just the modification of practices based in science that I've seen based on my observations with these elements. I'm telling you this phenomenon is real. If other people aren't sensitive to it, then probably that means only I'm sensitive to it. But over many years of my research, which is not anything near what a real physicist can do, we have arrived at the conclusion where a great deal of our expanse of energy originates from a single kind of atom. Besides the chemical bonds broken in the combustion of gasoline, the atoms that are involved are relatively unharmed, but in the case of nuclear fusion and fission of uranium, due to lack of proper inspection into the nature of the elements, much of our energy and intention has been invested into the production, protection, and sacrifice of this element because of its sheer ability to produce fission power. The result of this sacrifice is an even lower quality atom than uranium. As the category of atoms moves leftward on the periodic table, here it is, its electronic configuration becomes shallower and shallower as it emits sounds of lower and lower frequencies. Even though its valence configuration covers the full noble gas section or spheres of the atom, it will still produce the sounds of these full shells. This includes the sounds of event-breaking chirality emitted by atoms that are heavier than lead, whose innermost electrons orbit so fast around the nucleus that it surpasses the speed of light. When this happens, the sound of this order-breaking symmetry is distorted as it is refracted through the rest of the atom. The result is that it becomes very unstable. It contributes to the instability and continually loses its place in time. For this reason, uranium, although it is powerful, is like making the sacrifice of a wolf over a sheep, and the result is something even worse. When the sound of this noise is magnified millions of times, like in the event of a uranium explosion, the sound permeates through the universe and changes slightly the motion of the universe into something more similar to its thinking cognition. This is why a platinum-based nuclear reactor that burns and forges platinum would be more appropriate for our intentions than a uranium one. Over my many months of observation with multiple elements, including uranium, but not higher than that, I have demonstrated that although a noble gas with 8 valence electrons is at the farthest right of the table, then its 8 valence electron gives it a constant f to the 8 algorithmic valence complexity. It has many sharp edges with a sharp surface area. I'm going to try to demonstrate this. Okay, I can't demonstrate it right now. It turns out that as you move leftward from radon, you end up with a particle with cosine x complexity. Hold on for a minute. Okay, I renamed this file, but it still won't come up on my search. So, this is what this function tangent t to the 18th looks like. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate what cosine x to the 8th looks like. okay, this is what tangent x to the 8th looks like.